Hello there. I always see in Reddit and other places people asking how to build up their card collection, so I thought I would address this in a video. Runeterra is super free to play friendly, and getting cards is fairly easy in my opinion. I'm Telebait, and post weekly Runeterra content. In this video, we will look at 4 different ways to get cards and my recommendations to make the most out of each of them. There are 3 fundamental ways of getting cards in Runeterra, which are from capsules or chests, wild cards, or from shards. Capsules and chests are kind of like a booster pack where you get a random card. Wild cards can be used to craft a card of a specific rarity. And shards are like dust in Hearthstone, where if you collect enough, you can craft any card you want. First up, we have the most easy one, paying. In Runeterra you buy wild cards, not packs. This means you can pick the exact card you want to get, and it's not random luck. Although, in this game, I would recommend not buying cards and actually spending money on the cosmetics and the emotes, some of which are pretty cool. To get cards, the key is playing consistently and not expecting all the cards by spamming games in 1 week. The next way to get cards is the weekly vault, and this is your main source of cards. On Thursday of every week, you get a different amount of cards and shards which you can use to buy cards, depending on your vault level. The notable points to get your vault to are level 5 and level 10. At level 5, you get a random champion card. At level 10, you get a champion wild card, which you can use to get any champion you want. So this seems good, so how do you level up your vault? You level up your vault by getting XP. The first way of getting XP is your daily quests. You can have up to 3 at one time, and you get 1 new one a day, so I'd recommend trying to get them back every 3 days to clear out your daily quests. These quests can vary from giving you 1000 to 1500 XP. The next way you get XP is PvP win bonuses. So for your first, second and third win, you get 400, 200 and 100 XP. I know some people don't like playing PvP, but honestly, just go into normals, try and get your wins. You can net deck and aggro deck and try and get those wins nice and quickly. It's up to you how you want to go about it. The final way you get XP is just for playing. You get 200 for a win and 100 for a loss. All in all, how much XP you get depends on how much free time you have to put into the game. In my opinion, the way they've set up the system is still fairly rewarding without putting much time. The key is to play consistently and not to mass play in one day. Playing 1 game a day over the course of a week is much better than playing 7 games in 1 day. My recommendation is always try and get your daily win bonuses and quests complete. If you do this, you should end up with a level 10 vault by the end of the week. One thing to note when it comes to the quests is re-rolling doesn't actually help, so some people might target re-roll to get quests that give you more XP. This doesn't work in Runeterra as they got a system which stops you getting too many high XP quests and too many low XP quests. So over the course of a week, you should always get roughly the same amount of XP for your quests. Just do the ones you enjoy. That's my recommendation. So on to the second best place to get rewards is the region rewards path in the game. So if you click on the rewards section in game, it takes you to the region rewards. These are additional rewards for gaining XP. If you're just starting, what you'll see here is a prologue, but once you complete the prologue, it splits into each region and you can get cards from that specific region. Once you complete the prologue, it's important to then select a region. As a catch-up mechanic, Riot have implemented 50% XP boosts up to level 12 in all regions but Targon. My recommendation will be to level up each region to level 12 except Targon, then do Targon to level 12. Then go forward to level up each region 4 levels at a time. So you get all the regions to 16, then all the regions to 20, and so on until you've completed the region rewards. The other way you can go about this is if you know you like a specific region's playstyle, you can target collect cards from that region if you desire. Once you finish the region rewards, you should have a full collection. My collection is almost finished and I still have plenty of region rewards to go. One thing to note is if you have all the cards from a region, the region rewards section will then start to give you cards from another region, so you don't need to worry about that. The final way to get cards is expeditions. This is the draft or arena mode of Legends of Runeterra. And in my opinion, this mode is seriously underrated. I have a lot of fun playing this, and you see a lot more variety from the decks you see on ladder. To play an expedition, you either need to spend 2000 shards, or you can use an expedition token, which you get from getting your weekly vault to level 2. My recommendation with this is you should always use your expedition token. I put the rewards for expeditions on screen. To translate this into shards, you can potentially get your 2000 shards back even at 0 wins. However, if you get any duplicates, you won't be getting your money back. To guarantee to break even, you actually need to have 5 wins. So my recommendation with expeditions is to use your free token, but don't spend shards and runs unless you're getting more than 5 wins consistently. Finally, a little note about spending your wildcards. In this game, Epic and Champions have duplicate protection, which means if you get a 4th copy of an Epic or a Champion card, it automatically converts to a different Champion or Epic card. So there's no downside to spending your Epic or Champion wildcards in fear of you getting them from your region reward or your weekly vault. The other thing to note is wildcards cannot be changed to shards. However, duplicate commons and rares become shards, and then you can use these shards to buy Epic and Champion cards. So if you have a lot of common and rare wildcards, but are struggling with Epic and Champion wildcards, what I'd recommend is spending those wildcards, so any common or rare cards you get converted to shards, which you can then spend on Epic or Champion cards. Last thing to note is there's also a refund system in the game, but you only get a refund if the card has not been used and it's been purchased within 3 days. Hopefully this gives you a good understanding of how to build your collection, and if you enjoyed the video and want to see more useful info and tips like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.